With all the pomp and circumstance, the Pope can also expect public protests and harsh criticism over his role in dealing with the sex abuse scandal that has cost the Church $2 billion and great embarrassment. And there are specific questions for the Pope over how he personally dealt with more than 19 U.S. bishops and cardinals accused of covering up the scandal or abusing children themselves. Not a single one of the 19 accused bishops has lost his title or been prosecuted, including the former Bishop of Palm Beach, Anthony O'Connell, alleged by former students to have abused them.
He should be in jail, definitely.
But to the outrage of his accusers, Bishop O'Connell now lives on the beautiful grounds of the Trappist Mepkin Abbey in South Carolina. His title still intact, never publicly censored by the Vatican.
The attitude of the bishops to victims and families of sexual abuse and predatory clergy has dropped dead. They don't care.
The Church says the accused bishops have been punished appropriately.
You cannot put on clerical attire and you cannot serve in any public way in ministry. That is a very, very significant consequence, and I would say a significant penalty.
But the Church did not apply that standard in the case of Cardinal Bernard Law, the former Archbishop of Boston. His alleged efforts to cover up abuse by dozens of priests cost the Church tens of millions of dollars. But Cardinal Law was given a new prestigious post at this basilica in Rome and remains a cardinal.
From the actions taken by the Pope so far, as a Catholic, I have to sadly conclude that he is not serious about ridding the Church of corrupt bishops.
The Pope was involved in many of the decisions before he became Pope, as Cardinal Joseph Ratzinger, who became upset when ABC News tried to ask him about a sexual abuse case involving a senior church official in 2002.
But come to me when the moment is given, not yet.
It's fair to say that he has protected bishops from full punishment under the authority of the Church.
Church officials say they expect Pope Benedict, who left Rome this morning, to address the issue this week, although he is not expected to issue a formal apology.
I think the very fact that he would mention the topic will in itself be an apology.
But victims groups question the Pope's sincerity, saying he has refused to meet with them here or the representatives, so they plan to protest when he arrives in New York on Thursday.
The Vatican launching an all-out defense of the Pope as a priest abuse scandal rocks his native homeland. Catholic officials saying there is an aggressive attempt to drag Pope Benedict XVI into a growing controversy in Germany. The Pope under fire after the Munich Archdiocese admitted it did not take appropriate action against a suspected pedophile priest while Benedict was Archbishop there. The pontiff now encouraging Germany's church to press ahead with a thorough investigation into the abuse allegations. Greg Burke is streaming live from Rome for us tonight. Hi there, Greg.
Hi, Julie. Well, this has been a tough couple months for the Catholic Church in Europe. First, there were these reports of abuse over decades, actually, in the Archdiocese of Dublin and Ireland. Now it has moved on into Germany. So the Catholic Church really in damage control mode at this point, trying to make sure that the scandals does not move from Germany into the Vatican. Of course, that's a bit difficult because you do have a German Pope in Pope Benedict XVI. Now, those who remember Benedict's trip to the United States will remember how he spoke out on several occasions and very forcefully about the problem of abuse. He was clearly moved and disturbed by what had happened in the United States. He also visited with victims there. He understood the extent of the crisis there. Now, today the Vatican spokesman, Father Federico Lombardi, saying these attempts to trying to link Benedict XVI to the German scandal have failed, but he did complain about what he called the aggressive efforts against the Pope. And finally, Julie, just 7 or 8 years ago, Pope Benedict wasn't Pope Benedict. Cardinal Ratzinger, he was about to turn 75. John Paul II was still alive. He expected to retire to Germany. Little did he expect to become Pope, and even less, I think, to be dealing with problems like these when most people should be doing whatever they feel like in their retirement. Julie?
All right, Greg Burke streaming live from Rome tonight. Thank you very much.